Greetings, miscellaneous life forms, and welcome to Planet Moonstar. Whether you're a long-time member of the Moonbeam Team, one of our legendary channel meowbers, or you just accidentally drifted into our orbit, hi, hello, I am MX Moonstar, your cheeky, magical, non-binary Welsh cat alien host in it. On this planet, we specialise in finding healing through cute and cozy games and cute crafts, with a side of some cutesy chaos. Today our mission is all about the new recipes in Hello Kitty Island Adventure's new DLC, Tea Garden. Now there are two new cooking stations, well technically there's four, but two of them are miniatures of the other cooking stations. So you have the teapot station, the mini teapot station, the tray station, and the mini trade station. You first get access to these during the Secrets and Scones quest line. Hello Kitty introduces you to the stations and shows you how to use them. Let's get started with the tea station first. So first things first, you've got your default herbal tea recipe. That recipe is basically just any combination that isn't one of these here. Now let's talk about your ingredients. There are two types of ingredients which you're going to need. You're going to need tea sachets and sugar cubes. You can get 20 of each per day on this bench, or you can go to the till over here and grab yourself some more this way. Let's start off with apple tea. So for this one, it's a tea sachet and it's an apple. You get apples from around the spooky swamp. Next up on our list, we have Barley Tea. You will need the Wheat Flour Wonderland DLC for this because this uses a Wheat Flour Wonderland flour. And this is literally just tea and a flour from Wheat Flour Wonderland. Next up we have Chaga Tea, which is a tea sachet and a mushroom. Mushrooms from around the spooky swamp. Next we have Chamomile Tea. This is with a tea sachet and a penstemon. By the way, if I do mention any flowers, they can be any colour, by the way. They don't have to be like specific. The only time when they have to be specific is the actual type of flower. Moving right along, we're going to go to the Cozy Autumn Tea recipe, which is a tea sachet, an apple, and a cinnabloom. Cinnablooms from around Mount Hothead and apples from around the spooky swamp. Next up we have Darjeeling Tea, which is a tea sachet and fizzy bubbles. And these are made from the fizzy ore that you collect in the crystal caves. Then we have a dirty chai recipe, which is a tea sachet, a candle nut, and a cinnabloom. Cinnablooms, Mount Hothead, candle nuts from Hang Your Dong's return gift to you. Now we have Earl Grey, which is a tea sachet and a lemon. Now lemons are found in City Town, so you will need the City Town DLC for this one, and you get it through the fruit trees. Next up we have the English Breakfast Tea, which is a tea sachet and a candle nut. As we know, candle nuts are Hang Your Dong's return gift. Then we have a Hibiscus Tea, which is a tea sachet and a hibiscus flower. I do have a separate video on how to get the flowers if you guys need it at all, so go check those out if you need to. Next up on our list we have Hojicha Tea, and this is made using a tea sachet and a toasted almond from Mount Hothead. Then we have Jasmine Tea, which is beautiful. It looks absolutely gorgeous. It's a tea sachet and a sakura. Next up we have Lapsang Souchong Tea, and this is made with a tea sachet and a magda bloom. That was very hard for me to say. I tried my best. Next up we have Lotus Tea, and again another beautiful one. This is made with a tea sachet and a lotus blossom, I think. And these are found around the seaside resort and in the spooky swamp. Moving right along, we have the matcha recipe, which is a tea sachet, sakura, and a calming crystal, which you get from the crystal caves. If you're not too sure where to find them, take the crystal caves entrance that is not too far away from the icy peak, entrance mailbox. So teleport there, go to the closest Crystal Caves entrance you see. Usually it's just like a little drop down and then you're there. And yeah, you'll be able to find the crystals. Now we have Milk Tea, which is a tea sachet and a cactus cream. These are found in the Oasis in Gemstone Mountain near Pom Pom Parain's boat, but a little bit down, and they're in the Cactus Gardens. Now we have quite an interesting one. We have Mint Tea. This is a tea sachet and a snowsicle from Icy Peak, which is a really interesting one because we use snowsicle in other recipes and it doesn't make mint. So I guess this is like the closest thing we have to mint. I'm glad it's there. I'm glad it's there. Now we have Oolong Tea, which is a tea sachet and a candy cloud. Candy clouds are Cinnamoroll's return gift that he gives to you after you give him a gift, and you can also get them through the character boxes as well. Moving right along, we're going to this one, Rooibos Tea. And this tea is a tea sachet and a stick. We all know sticks from in Gemstone Mountain, through fishing, and found around the seaside resorts. So yeah, you should have plenty of those unless you're saving up for the Golden Crown. Let's move on to the next recipe. This is a beautiful one. It's called Sleepydream Tea. And this is a tea sachet and stardust. You get stardust through Kiki and Lala's return gift. And it's basically the stuff you use to pay for at Kiki's little store on Cloud Island. Beautiful, beautiful. Next up on our list, we have Spiced Chai. And this is a tea sachet, a Cinnabloom, and a Magma Bloom. So very, very spicy. It sounds like, because it's got the Cinnabloom and the Magma Bloom. Next up we have Tropical Tea. And this is a tea sachet, a coconut, and a pineapple. And it looks very, very tropical indeed, very yummy looking. Next we have Yerba Mate. And this is a tea sachet and a thistle from Gemstone Mountain. And again, if you need help with how to get some of the region-specific flowers, I do have a separate video that goes through most of those. So go check that out if you need to. And then an example of herbal tea is just cheese, you'll get herbal tea. As far as I can tell, adding a sugar cube to a tea doesn't really do anything. It's just there for, I don't know. Because I don't think it changes anything. It's just there for fun. But we are going to move on now to the tray station. And this is where you're going to have all your sandwiches and your scones. In the UK, some people will call them scones and some people will call them scones. To me, honestly, they just kind of look like rock cake scones in general. But they're not. That's just what... I don't know, I'm just being silly. I'm very sorry. Let me get back on with the video. Okay, so like with the herbal tea, you've got your 2 default recipes up here. I'll show you how to make one of those at the end. We'll start off with the scones, and then we will get to the sandwiches. First things first, we have the berry scone. Now, this is with flour, a sugar cube, and a strawberry. Strawberries are my Melody's return gift. Then we have black currant scone. And this is flour, a sugar cube, and also with a glowberry. Sorry, I couldn't remember what it was called. Oh, my brain's not doing good today. But yes, flour, sugar cube, and a glowberry. Found around the spooky swamp. Next up, you have a cheese scone recipe. And this is with flour, sugar cube, and moon cheese. Of course, moon cheese is found around Cloud Island. And it looks very, very delicious. Let's move on. Next up, we have the chocolate chip scone recipe. And this is with flour, a sugar cube, and a chocolate coin. Honestly, I think this one looks the most yummy. Let's go ahead and move on to the next scone. Here we have the cinnamon scone recipe, and this is with flour, a sugar cube, and a cinnabloom. Next up, we have cranberry lemon scone recipe, and this is with flour, sugar cube, and a lemon. Then for your default vanilla scone recipe, just put something like a banana, tofu, a toasted almond, things like that, and you'll get a vanilla scone. Let's move on now to the sandwiches. So first things first, we have the chicken curry tea sandwich recipe. I think this is meant to be like a little nod to the coronation chicken sandwich. I think that's just me, like, you know, guessing. It's what I'm thinking. Because we have like this, it's really yummy. If you get a chance to try coronation chicken, go for it. It's like really good. But yes, instead of your chicken, you're going to use a tofu. And for the spice, you're going to use a magna bloom, and it's with a tea sachet and flour. And honestly, I love this. It looks so yummy. Let's move on to our next yummy looking sandwich, which is the cucumber tea sandwich recipe. Now this one's just 3 ingredients. It's just flour, a tea sachet, and a spinib. Looks really good and really delicious. Moving right along, let's go forth and see our egg salad tea sandwich recipe ingredients. First things first, you'll need flour, tea sachet, and an egg. You get eggs through the Rockadoodler Roundup minigame. Sometimes you can get them in City Town if you're super lucky. Next, we have a ham and cheese tea sandwich recipe. This also looks really good. And this is with flour, a tea sachet, moon cheese, and tofu. How delicious! I love the little, I wonder if the little things sticking out of them are edible. Moving on now, I believe this one is a DLC recipe. Yes, it is. So this is Rye and Lox tea sandwich recipe. And this is with flour, a tea sachet, and an imaginary fish, in this case, an imaginary salmon. Now, of course, for this one, you do need City Town. So if you haven't got City Town, you're not going to be able to make this particular recipe. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one now. We have another DLC recipe, and this is Swirl Tea Sandwich recipe. Again, another beautiful one, and it's flour, a tea sachet, and a noodle grass from Wheat Flour Wonderland. I was going to call it a grass noodle. I was like, hang on, that doesn't sound right. And for the tea sandwich, if you just want to go ahead and just like use some random ingredient, you will get your wonderful, yeah, let's try that. There we go. Absolutely cursed. Banana and curry? Does that go together? Actually, that might be kind of nice. I don't know. Anyway, that's all the recipes I have for you. Let me just show you, these are all indeed the tea garden tray and tea station specific recipes. And yeah, they're beautiful, and I think they're gonna look really fancy in people's cabins. So please let me know, what was your favorite recipe? And what recipe would you like to try in real life? If you found this video to be helpful or useful, please consider becoming a channel meowber. Channel meowbers get early access to content, members only streams, videos, and a lot more as well. Go to my channel, press the join button. Cheeky little video there that goes through everything you need to know. And remember folks, you are a literal star and the galaxy is brighter because you're all in it. Keep finding magic in healing and keep the cozy in the chaos. I will see you in the next one. In it!